there we have.
One.
Good evening, Arturas Masaitis from Team Adrenaline.
Hello.
Good to see you, buddy.
Yeah, nice to see you two guys again after some time.
I know it's been a while since October, since the Le Mans finale, since we last spoke, wasn't it?
Yeah, we can say that. We can definitely say that. But yeah, we enjoyed the vacation, and yeah, we're looking into starting the season. Yeah.
And also,
not sure about my colleague Sebastien.
Yes, I am here.
Okay.
Hello.
Yeah, okay.
I don't have any camera, so.
Okay. We're gonna have to go old school audio in that one.
Yeah. I have only an old picture when I was young.
Way back when, Sebastien, I take it. But Arturas, I'll come to you first. It was a real pleasure having you guys with us for the EEWC Le Mans finale last year. You know, you guys managed to get the car home. You've got Romain Senior joining the team after, obviously, the travesty that hit his region where he was staying. Good to see that he's back on the team. How has preparation been with the 33 crew heading into this season?
Yeah, I would say, yeah, we definitely had some challenges. Well, yeah, first of all, the good thing is Romain is now with us after his performance in Le Mans. And actually, yeah, after he shown interest to participate, we just had to say yes. And we're really glad he's going to be joining us and he's willing to participate seriously with us. As for the participation, yeah, we are facing some challenges, I guess, some team internal challenges like, yeah, also discussing about the setups. I think we still haven't found the optimal setup, but yeah, I think right now we're settling on whatever we have and just trying to get used to it. You know, we can always improve, but I think, yeah, we have already reached a good level on what the setup yeah, is supposed to be like for this track. But yeah, in the meantime, we had some different opinions as well on what the setup should go like and what direction we should develop in. Yeah, maybe we would wish, of course, to have a little more speed. That's always welcome, but I think we should be feeling comfortable during this race with our setup and the way the car behaves on this track. So yeah, I think the preparations are going so far well. We still have a lot of to-dos, I think, up until the race, but yeah, so far I think we are on good track. Well, we are, of course, managing our own expectations. So yeah, it's not like we have the highest expectations, but we do expect to go, you know, little by little, going maybe up and yeah, trying to challenge the other teams at some point. Yeah.
I mean, Sebastien, let's turn to you. There's a lot of big hitters: Burst Esport, Maradnus E-Stars, Unison Racing moving up to DPI. I mean, what are your thoughts on the competition that Team Adrenaline is going to have to face this year, Sebastien?
First, I will just apologize for my English because it's I have a bad English, so I may have not good words. So can you just repeat slowly the question first?
Yeah.
So I'm sure I understand well.
That's fine. There's a lot of strong competition in DPI. We have Burst Esports, Maradnus E-Stars. We have Unison Racing, and also Sem 9 Axel competing in DPI. It's not going to be easy for you guys at Team Adrenaline because there are a lot of competitive drivers. But I would imagine that the motivation for you guys at Team Adrenaline is to move forward, progress, and maybe hopefully battle with them at points during the season. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, so I will answer you that way. We are first here to have fun. It's the first thing for us to have fun. Yes, we are certainly here also for the competition. So yeah, we will try to at first finish the race. I think it will be just the first victory for us to finish the race, and then if we can have some some competition, some good fair race on the track, it's just a plus. Yeah, we would just want to have fun here, to drive fairly, correctly, and finish the race. That's, I think, the main point here.
Yeah, that's a very, very good answer there. That's filled with modesty, Sebastien. Arturas, let's go back to you. With regards to the learning that you guys as a team have done over the off season, what's been the biggest challenge apart from the setup? Is it just getting through, crossing the T's, dotting the I's, making sure everything's prepared as best you can be? I know you said about the setup that you're still trying to find those little bit of tweaks here and there just to get the best out of it.
Yeah, well, obviously we don't want to reveal everything, right? Also to the other teams, but yeah, I will just hint on that I think a big part of the preparation is always looking back into the mistakes that we have made also in the past, and what we can improve, what we can build on, and where basically we lost most during our last races. So looking back into it, we are actually trying to also identify the points during the race, which help us to perform better or less. And there are just so many things, so many details actually to identify in the whole preparation, to everything that matters. It's not just driving, it's not just plain driving. It's a long race. It requires also thinking of how it will go, what situations you will go into, what's everything you need, in what situations you need to prepare for, and things like that. So I think it's really identifying the correct things and what we can expect and what can happen to us during the race and what we need to be prepared for. So that's, I think, always the challenge, but hopefully, as the season progresses, we will also learn from these races, because I think it's going to be pretty stable. The races will be in a similar format, and etc. So I think, this should give us at least, a steady learning curve, because we will be able to, try to not do the same mistakes in the upcoming races. And learn if we make mistakes, learn from them in the future as well.
And hope we have no disconnection. Until now, we never had a race without disconnection. So we hope once it can happen that we not have this.
Pretty much, that's also, and we're thinking if there's anything we can do about that too. So we're thinking about that too. But it's some things that are just really hard to resolve.
Well, I'm going to throw one final question. It is for the pair of you. We've got a great calendar this year. We've got Matsutaka, we've got Monza, Sebring, Interlagos, Spa-Francorchamps, and of course the season finale at Le Mans. How exciting, Sebastien, if you would like to answer first, how exciting is it to have a really, really good calendar of tracks that are well established in motorsport?
Yeah, I mean, it's very exciting. All those tracks are just awesome. For me, I especially like Spa-Francorchamps. It's one of my favorite tracks. I also like Monza. Sebring, I have to say, it's not a track I have driven a lot on it, so it will be I think hard for us to just be well on this track, and it will be a thing to test. Then Interlagos, it's a track I only know to drive with Formula 1, so driving on this track with another car, it will be a challenge also. So but it's awesome. All those tracks I think are awesome. So it will be a good challenge for us to manage improving this car on every tracks. They are also very different. There are aero track, other tracks that are speed tracks without aero. So it will be fun to test the settings and the setups on all those tracks, and trying to improve our driving skills and also the feeling of the car with the setup.
And Arturas, what's your feeling on the calendar we've got this year then?
I'm also really excited, and for all the tracks I've seen. Personally, I'll admit I'm not such a huge fan of Monza, from the way it's, from the track, let's say, layout, but I still enjoy it whenever I'm there, and I think all the tracks have certain differences and something special about that. Like, yeah, okay, Monza is this high-speed track. Le Mans is also this high-speed track. Lazarthe. And for example, yeah, Sebring has this special road surface, I guess, which we don't get in other
Like
tracks.
airport tarmac.
Yeah, and every track has something special, and I love Spa. So yeah, every track has some special track. And it's a great mixture, I think, of everything. And yeah. Matsusaka, I think, is a track also quite challenging for us. I think we don't have a lot of experience with aero tracks, and Matsusaka feels like that. So it's going to be really interesting to see how we cope with that. Indeed, as I'm saying, maybe the struggles we've had so far with the setup were because we don't have so much experience with aero tracks like this. So yeah, it's really seeing and learning from all of that. But really, the tracks, they're really well picked, admittedly. I'm sure everybody maybe has his favorite tracks, which they would like to see on the calendar someday. But nevertheless, I think the tracks that we have, I'm very excited about that, and so is the whole team. Yeah.
And I have to said also about that. I'm a little bit afraid about Interlagos and also Monza, who are the tracks. They are not so long. I mean, in distance. So to be like 50 cars and with different categories, manage to pass them the lower category. So I think it will be very very challenging to be so many on a little track. So yeah, it's I'm a little bit afraid about that, but it will be a good challenge.
Brilliant. Well, Arturas Masaitis, Sebastien Deville from Team Adrenaline, thank you very much for joining me. Good luck in qualifying tomorrow evening, guys, and thanks for your time.
Thanks
to you.
Bye.
Bye.